So, how's everybody surviving? I hope wonderfully, as much as we possibly can, given our circumstances. It's a crazy time, obviously. I mean, it's hugely crazy. But one thing my husband has talked a lot about with my kids is we're being inconvenienced. Like, it's inconvenient to have my kids out of school and to be, quarantined, which is, I'd rather be quarantined to my home than be on bed rest. Bed rest is the worst. But, we're being inconvenienced, but there's people out there who, are having real, this is a real trial for them. This is very hard. This is, life or death. And so we've been having a talk with our family about, yes, we're inconvenienced, absolutely. I started out the year with 4 kids living at home. I now have 6, so you have the moving rooms around, sharing cars, and it's an inconvenience, but for a lot of people, this is very serious. And so it's just, I do love all the memes out there. I don't understand why people are stockpiling water, because our water is just fine. We're not in a hurricane. Our water is not contaminated, and so that I find funny. But it's just something in the area I live in is people are like, take food and leave some for others. Don't hoard. And it's just what I'm seeing is a real community effort in our area. They're like, order takeout, so the restaurants are still open. That could obviously change. I mean, this could be obsolete by the time this video is even posted. But just, check in on your neighbors, because we are being, isolated, or, don't come within, they talk about social, I can't remember the phrase right now off the top of my head, but we still need to interact. We still need to talk to people. We still need to get out. The great thing is that it is spring, and I don't know where you are, but the weather's beautiful where I am. Get out, walk around, just keep your distance physically, but still check in on people. See how they're doing. Something that I love that I heard people were doing is, because big churches aren't having their congregations meet, that they are having church at their house, and they're inviting their neighbors, and it could be neighbors of other faiths, and that they're having them in their home, and that what a great discussion, what a great time for your children to see and hear other things. And so that's just kind of a thought to have, to go about, and to use this time to walk outside, get to know your neighbors, do spring cleaning. Oh my goodness, there's so much I could be doing, like cleaning out closets, or doing stuff with your kids. I've in my life I keep talking about a new normal. There's a new normal. Like, I have to say, is 2020 literally so far has been the worst year ever. And no, okay, not ever. I take that back. But it's been pretty bad. And I keep talking about the new normal, and now we have another new normal. How about them apples? So, that's a new thing, set up a system with your family. That's the best thing to do. Try to, schedule, schedule it, but then also let your kids be kids if you have kids at home. And if you're alone, reach out. Reach out to those who are, maybe alone, or maybe even if it's just a husband and wife, invite them over for dinner. There's a lot of things we can do, and do this all together. So I'll be talking about, I found some great books that I've read that I'm going to be discussing. And so that's something you can do is read a book now that you may have extra free time that you normally wouldn't have because you're running kids. I mean, so glad things are canceled. I don't have to run kids anywhere. So just, there's a new normal, and let's make the best of it. That's all we can do. So I'll be posting these more because I know we're all bored out of our minds. So have a wonderful day. Thanks.